Hey, this is Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com, and today we're going to talk about managing discomfort with orthodontics, specifically braces. What do you do? Home care. How do you take care of things? And I know when you go to your orthodontic appointment and you get your braces installed, they go over a lot of stuff real quick and they might give you some home care instructions and maybe a video to watch, but it's very overwhelming. And you get home and you're like, oh my goodness, what do I do now, right? So my suggestion is to make sure you have the following things ready to go before you even have your ortho braces installed. I would just have the stuff at home ready to go. They're probably going to give you a take-home goodie bag kit, but you need more than just a little bit. So might as well go buy it ahead of time. And I'll kind of show you what you need. Hang on. So this is a kit that I got at CVS. Oh goodness, you can see it right there. Okay. But you can buy these anywhere. It just has the basic stuff. It has proxy brushes, it has wax, it has some floss, and it has floss threaders. The other thing that I think you need is something like this. There's also another brand called Orabase. Orabase or Orobase, B-A-S-E. But the main thing that you're looking for is you don't want just like the kind of oral analgesic that just numbs. You want one that's going to actually bond to coats while it heals. See that? Coats while it heals, long-lasting protection. Some of the other ones that are out there, like or a gel, is going to go ahead and just going to numb, and it's going to just make your whole mouth taste nasty and numb it, and it's going to be gone in 5 minutes. This one actually creates like a Band-Aid that sticks to your gums or your lips or your cheeks. So you want coats while it heals. That's the magical thing. Okay, so this was about $5. I think this was about $6. You can buy them everywhere. You can buy them on Amazon. You can get them at any major drugstore. So I'm just going to show you how to use these real briefly. Okay, so let's go back to my friend here. I'm going to go ahead and open up this box and show you how everything works and what's in it. See, it comes in a little bag. You're going to need many of these. You're going to need one for your school backpack. You're going to need one for home. You're going to need maybe one for the car. You're going to need a lot. Okay, so let's show you what's in here. Those are floss threaders. They go with floss. You can buy these all together. Personally, I think these are like uncomfortable, these plastic ones. Even though they are reusable, they're cheaper. I don't like them. When I had braces, I never used them. I like one that's called Super Floss. Like Superman, but super floss, and it's all in one. It's so comfy and easy to use, but this is the cheap version, just to let you know. Okay, so we got that. Okay, the other thing you're going to need a lot of is proxy brushes, and they come in all different shapes and sizes. Find the one that's comfortable for you. Okay, and you're going to need a lot of wax, and there's another brand of wax called Ortho Dots, O-R-T-O dots. That one actually sticks better and it lasts longer. This is just your traditional beeswax. This one is cheaper. It's okay if you swallow it, but just letting you know there's other different types, so you want to find the right one for you. So wax is the most critical. So let's start with wax because wax is your best friend. This stuff will melt if you leave it in a hot car or hot backpack in the sun, so you need a lot of them, like a lot. And possibly the first couple weeks you might use many of these. So I would just have them ready to go. Open it up. It comes in these like strips. Take a size off about the size of a little pea. Okay. Heat it up, mush it up. Make it the size of a tiny little itty bitty pea or like a corn kernel, like that, okay? And just press it on whatever's bothering you. So let's say this hook is bothering you. Just press it on. It's okay, it's fine, it's just beeswax. You can leave it on. Leave it on while you eat, leave it on while you sleep. But every time you brush your teeth, you should pick off all the old wax because there's going to be plaque underneath it. Brush your teeth and put fresh pieces on. So at least twice a day, you're pulling all the old wax off and putting all new wax on. Okay, that's really, really important. I would definitely be very liberal with your wax. And don't get me wrong, I've seen people do this before. Take the whole strip and just press it on. It looks a little junky. But you know, you got to do what you got to do, especially at nighttime, because that's the time when you get all beat up, when you're sleeping on your face and stuff like that, okay? I mean, that looks bad, but there's nothing wrong with doing that at night. So if I were a parent, I would buy many of these before you even start. You're probably going to get one from your orthodontist. You're going to need way more. And these are only like $2 a pack, so just buy them in bulk, okay? All right, so that's wax. Wax is your friend. You can never use too much, and you'll probably be done with the wax in a few weeks. You'll get used to it. Here is your floss threader. Okay, it's like a little Christmas tree brush. They come in all different shapes and sizes. You have to get under the wires to brush, okay? And you also have to get in between the teeth to brush. Can you see that? You got to get all around there, and this really helps you clean all around the nooks and crannies of your brackets and your bands and all that, okay? And these can also be bent. See that? okay, for easier access to places. So these can be washed and reused, but I think after a week or two, if you wash it, you're gonna have to throw them away and get a new one. So you're gonna need a lot of those. All right, last but not least is kind of the hardest part, which is the floss threaders. Get your regular piece of floss. Let me move this so you guys can see this. Any type of floss will do, whatever one you like, okay? Remember, when you do floss, it should be at least a foot and a half long because you need a lot of slack. And then you get your floss threader. Again, if you buy the super floss, you don't have to do this. You can just already pre-threaded. Just thread it through like a needle and thread. If I can do that, I'm doing it through the lens, so. Okay, and now you go ahead and let me get this wax off. Go away, wax. I can show everyone how to do it. Okay, so usually I go from gum side to top of the tooth side and go under the wire, okay? And then I hold on to one end, boop, and pull the blue part off, and now I'm under the wire. Can you see that? See, I can actually lift this up. And now that I'm under the wire, I can just floss like regular, floss all around, left, right, okay? Pull it out and repeat, and repeat, and repeat, and repeat. About 28 places you're gonna have to repeat this. It is a super hassle, and I'll be honest, when I had braces, I wasn't so great about doing it. I've only had one cavity in my life. I think my parents were kind of cheap. Hopefully they don't listen to this video. They only bought me so much super floss. They told me to, quote, reuse it, which was disgusting. Don't reuse floss. So I only got to floss once a week. I should have just told my dentist to give me more, but they wouldn't buy it for me. So I got cavities. Only time I ever got cavities was during braces because I didn't floss every day. You need to floss every day. Set aside 10 minutes a day to floss. And once you get good at it, you can do it without looking in the mirror. You can do it while you watch TV. It's kind of gross, but you can do it. So you need to floss every day, everywhere, as well as use your proxy brush, okay, and your regular toothbrush and all that. And then we talked about the Orabase, how that works, putting it on whatever area is irritated on the inside of your lips or your cheeks, okay, as needed, anytime. It's really, really important so that things can heal. You don't want to get an infection. So after a few weeks, it should all be better with your home care, and everything should be better. And of course, you should be mindful of brushing, not only brushing, but eating the rules, not eating crunchy stuff and all of that. And I have another video about discomfort from moving teeth, what to take with your Motrin and your Tylenol. You should watch that video. If you can't find it, let me know, and I will give it to you. All right, thanks so much.